And welcome back. Today we have from Aurzen the EAZZE D1G. I think that's how you call it right there. Maybe it's EAZZE, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. How do you pronounce this one? If you guys are brand new to the channel, consider subscribing. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. I always try to get you guys here all the latest and greatest stuff. Aurzen has been coming up with some premium, and I mean premium content here. These projectors are no joke. They are very nice looking. Yeah, I'm gonna leave a link in the comment section or in the description below. That way you guys get hooked up with something else that is just next level here, guys. This has Google TV built in, so you are going to be set up with something really nice. Packaging is usually pretty simple with these guys. They're not crazy when it comes to the packaging, but I gotta say the projector itself is incredible. So you do have here a little instructions on the device, kind of like a quick little setup here. You do have a book, and this will tell you exactly how to get started. You do have some cleaning stuff, and then of course the remote, and then the power cable here. So it's going to be all super simple to set up. Here is the projector itself. Let me get this all out of the way. Yeah, look at this thing. This thing is nice. Very sleek, very clean, Dolby audio. Yeah, this thing is just very good. You have your port down here at the bottom. That way if you want to mount this thing upside down or however you want. On the side here, you do have your ports. So you do have your audio, 2 USBs, HDMI, and then your power for DC. Rubber plastic or rubber cover, I don't know, plastic, rubber cover to protect your eyeball right there. And yeah, should be pretty good. There's some buttons here on the top here if you need to, and the buttons are very responsive. So you have your power, return, up, down, left, right, and then your OK button. So very easy and self-explanatory. Now, if you guys haven't used this remote is very standard. It's a good remote. These guys do spend their time on making sure you guys get a great remote here. So YouTube, Netflix, Prime, you have a projector button there. You got your focus just in case you can't find the auto thing is not working properly. You could always manually do it here if you want. And then of course you got your mute volume, gear icon settings, your Google Assist. So yeah, so let's go ahead and set this thing up and see exactly how it looks like. Okay, so here we go. When you do launch it, it's going to ask you just the language, the settings, the regions, the Wi-Fi, like just some of the basic stuff. And also if you want to set up your Google TV. So as you can see here, if you do skip some of those steps, you could always go back and set that up. So right here it says the entertainment you love. If you set up Google, you'll be able to set up your favorites, your personalized recommendations, and you could definitely set up the home screen exactly how you like it. Now, when you do come here to the top, you do have your settings at the very top right. And then of course you could add your account and Wi-Fi, accessibility, all kinds of stuff here. When it comes to the settings for the projector, one of the biggest thing is coming here and setting it up with how you like it. If you have this set up where you're facing it, then this is the settings where you're gonna wanna go. You do have your keystone, your focus, and then the projection mode. Depending on how you have it, you could either do front desk, front ceiling, or if it's behind the projector screen, then you can do rear ceiling or rear desktop. So just depends on how you have it set up. It's gonna be very easy to do. Now, just coming back here, you do have Bluetooth speaker mode, you do have your zoom, you do have a couple options here. So you do have a display and sound, so anything with your picture, if you want some of the colors to be a specific mode, so on your picture mode here, you have like standard mode, and you can switch it to vivid, sports, movie, game, whatever it is that you're gonna wanna do, this is where it's gonna be at. If you have something very custom, then you'll have a user mode. Now, of course, you could set up auto brightness, your contrast, saturation, hue, like everything is gonna be right there. And same thing with your sound quality. Whatever you wanna do with your sound, this is where you're gonna wanna have it. So you got standard style. If there's anything specific like game modes, vivid, sports, movies, news, whatever it is, this is where you're gonna wanna do it. And then if you have something very specific, then you could definitely balance it out right here. So you got your bass, treble, balance. If you have some surround sound speakers, you could set that up. Or if you're setting up with Bluetooth, whatever it is, this is where you're gonna wanna do it. So pretty simple. And then of course you have your network. So make sure you do set up your internet. So let's go ahead and do this real quick. And then we're gonna do a quick sound test and video test. Now I'm just gonna come back here to the home screen just to show you guys. You have an app here for the live. You have your different inputs. So whatever you have connected here, you should be able to mess with that. So HDMI or just home. Now, if it is stuck on HDMI, you could always hit the home button on your remote, and then you should be able to come right back. Your dashboard is just gonna be your settings, and then of course you got Netflix, YouTube, multimedia player, and Prime Video. Now with Netflix and Prime Video, be sure you do have a subscription. So let's go ahead and open up YouTube and see exactly what we get. Okay, so here you go. We're gonna search over. I wanna show you guys how the remote works. You have to be sure you do point the remote to the projector. If you don't, then it doesn't read it, but I'm just gonna search my channel here. As you guys know, I do have the tech channel, the travel channel, and then also the streaming channel. So we're just gonna type in Rohas and then pull up my channel here. I muted the volume because it was kind of loud. Let me unmute it real quick so you can hear how the sound quality is. We're gonna check this one out. Okay, so as you guys know here, anytime I get stuff like this, I have my little... So there you go, pretty loud on these speakers. I was only at about 35% and the quality was very, very good. It doesn't sound like it's too much, and you know, obviously I didn't have it like super loud, so there you go. Let's bump it up to 1080p. It's saying auto at 480, so I think it was just caching in the data, and then now it just switched over to 1080, but yeah, look at it was extremely fast how it just locked in, and it just looks very, very good. Very nice and easy. Yeah, there's almost no buffer, just switching over from one to the next. So I'm gonna hit the back button and let's do a sound test on the song, How's It Supposed to Feel. That song has a lot of good range with highs, mids, and lows. So here we go. Let me go ahead and crank this thing up so you guys can hear how it sounds like. So yeah, I have to say the quality on this thing is very, very good. I don't have it too loud. I feel that if I do crank it a little bit too much, it might start getting a little bit distorted. But just having it where it was at right now, it sounded very good, plenty loud. Yeah, very nice. So very, very nice projector. I gotta say this thing works extremely good. I just saw this too. It says Dolby Audio. I was like, man, this thing has a lot of power for this little projector, but very good. It feels quality. I gotta say, Aurzen has been doing some amazing stuff. If you guys are not familiar with them, you guys need to familiarize yourself with them. They've been doing some great stuff, and they have a pretty good set of projectors out there. And I gotta say, as you are playing with these things, for me personally, I like the Google TV. I like how it's all set up, and you could just plug and play, log into your stuff, and then you are good to go. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I always try to get you guys here the latest and greatest stuff. Hope you guys are doing well. You guys take care of each other, and I'll see you guys in the next one.